Hello my friends and welcome back. On this tutorial we're going to talk about the data types that JavaScript supports. As I had said on my previous video, when we declare a new variable, we don't declare the data type of the value that it's going to keep. For example, let's create a new variable var my name equals Theo. We don't declare that the variable my name it is going to keep a string. That's why on exactly the same line I can change the data type and for string to make it number. Okay, but this doesn't mean that we cannot check the data type of a variable. For example, the variable my name on line 13 is a string and on line 14 is a number. How we are gonna check this is by the operator type of. So here, if we are going to document write a message, for example, type of plus the name of the variable that we are going to check, my name, it is going to give us a string. And after line 17, if we call the same document write on line to give us the data type of my name, normally we're gonna take number. In order to check this in real time, let's go to our browser and refresh. Okay, I come here on line 15 where I have a breakpoint and I mark with my mouse type of my name and see that we get a string. Okay, I resume and I go on line 18. I mark type of my name now and I get number. If I resume, I see here that I get string and number. So on line 15, my name holds a string, and on line 18, my name variable holds a number. Let's go to see something more complicated now that confuses a lot of people. The undefined type. Also on my previous video we had said that when we declare a variable var msg and not initialize it, JavaScript gives by default a special value of undefined. Okay, so if I going to check that msg equals undefined, I should get true. Okay, and also I can declare a variable msg and also initialize it with undefined variable, and I can check this. Okay, msg equals undefined, we should get again true. I say again what we have done on line 21 and 24. Please pay attention. On line 21 we have created an msg variable, okay, but we didn't initialize it. So as we said, JavaScript by default gives the undefined value to the MSG. And on line 24, we created the MSG2 variable and we also initialize it with the undefined value. Okay. Keep in mind that a variable that has the value of undefined is a completely different from a variable that it hasn't been created at all. For example, I'm gonna create a new variable msg3 here, and it gets the undefined value by default. And I'm gonna create msg4 variable here, but I make it comment. So actually I don't create the variable. Okay, msg4 variable doesn't exist. If I try to show these two variables on the web page, msg3 and msg4, this is going to write undefined because the value of msg3 is undefined, and this is going to produce an error because it does not exist. Okay, but as we said, keep in mind that msg4 doesn't exist, and msg3 it has the value of undefined. If I use the type of operator to check the type of msg3, here, and again the type of to check the msg4 here. Okay, let's make it comment for now. Okay, let's stick to line 33. I save and I refresh to see what happens. Okay, I resume. Oh, we got an error on line 33. MSG4 is not defined. Let's go to line 33. Document writer len MSG4. Produce an error because it doesn't exist. The interpreter searches to find the variable with name MSG4, and it can't find it anywhere. So it throws an error by saying that the variable MSG4 doesn't exist. And here it stops on line 33. So I'm gonna comment this line here, and I uncomment these lines here to see what happened. Can you guess what is going to happen? The type of MSG3, what type is it? It is type of undefined. Okay. What is the type of MSG4? MSG4 doesn't exist. It is again undefined. Let's go to see this real on our browser. I refresh. Okay, it stops on line 15. I'm gonna put a breakpoint here, and I resume. Okay, I mark type of MSG3 undefined, and I mark type of MSG4 undefined. Strange, isn't it? I resume. Okay. So type of returns undefined either if a variable hasn't been initialized or if it hasn't been created at all. I'm gonna write it down. Type of returns undefined on either the variable has not initialized or it has not been created at all. Please keep in mind this difference. So after all this, what should we do in order not to get confused about what variable is undefined because it hasn't been initialized, and what value is undefined because it hasn't been created at all. Please always initialize your variables. Don't leave a variable without initialization value. So I go back on line 28 and I put an empty string. Okay, so whenever I get an undefined, I will know that it is not because it is not initialized, but it is because a variable, it hasn't been declared. Let's save and go to refresh our website to see what happens. Okay, here, type of MSG3. What is the value of this? String. So the type of MSG3 now, it is a string. And the type of MSG4, it is still undefined. Okay. So this is not defined and undefined anymore. It is a string. Okay. Please, if you have any questions or if you want me to explain a data type in more detail, please leave me a comment or send me an email to info at urweb.eu. You can find the object data type on my next video tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.